champion Dalcha versus Yannick Bahati. The DRC's champion Dalcha has been a wrecking ball in the light heavyweight division, smashing all who have stood before him. But tonight, he faces his toughest test yet. Hailing from Birmingham, England, Yannick Bahati makes his EFC debut here tonight. With powerful stand-up and a dangerous ground skill set, Bahati will look to send out a warning to the rest of the middleweight division. Will Dalcha once again overpower his opponent and get his hand raised? Or will the Black Mamba strike on his debut and live up to the hype? It's champion Dalcha versus Yannick Bahati.
And now making his way into the Grand West Arena here in Cape Town is Yannick Bahati, fighting out of UTC, fighting out of England, and this guy is a tough customer. Big, strong, intimidating. This is going to be a throwdown of epic proportions.
Comes in with a record of 4-0, knockout, 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 and a decision. So certainly a guy that is going to be ready for action tonight. Very good stand-up fighter. He's actually the jiu-jitsu coach in the gym, so you got to know he's going to have a very, very solid grappling game as well.
Yeah, the interesting thing about that, obviously, he has the jiu-jitsu game, but he also has some incredible striking. You mentioned all those knockouts. This guy has a ton of power in his hands.
He certainly is a finisher, and we saw him yesterday at the weigh-in, so incredibly fired up. Really can't wait for this one to get on the way.
The Aquavita Prep Zone. Experience the value of quality, balanced mineral water, Aquavita.
Yannick Bahati took some time off. He had knee surgery. This is actually his first fight out in about 2 years, so that's certainly something that's going to be playing in the back of his mind. He's put in the training in the gym. He certainly will be well prepared, conditioned, and all the rest, but there's nothing quite like spending time inside the hexagon to make sure that you are sharp, your timing is right, and you are ready to take those punches that come at you.
Well, I'll tell you what, Joe Cummins got a big victory earlier tonight. Can they make it 2 for 2 for UTC? Can they be dominant here in the EFC? Yannick Bahati, they call him the Black Mamba. And if he strikes, it might be all for champion Dalcha.
He's a guy that prefers training BJJ in full gi. Loves the striking game, loves to hit on. He's got some good kicks, but very, very fast and very, very heavy hands.
An incredible fighter, an incredible specimen here is Yannick Bahati. He is in the hexagon, ready to go to war. Let's bring out his opponent, champion Dalcha. And now his opponent, this guy has a ton of energy and a ton of confidence. It's 3-0, champion Dalcha. Champion Dalcha, of course, fighting out of the DRC, training out of Cape Town under Dragon Power, and this guy is scary beyond belief. I was up there on the stage during that weigh-in, and I just got out of his way, Dirk. I wanted no part of that. Things were getting heated real quick.
Super, super intense. We saw him go up, make his debut at EFC 31st round TKO over Rule of Skippers, who's a very big, very tough, strong guy. Beat Matonga after that EFC 34 first round armbar submission victory, and most recently the very tough Donnie van Heerden, EFC 35, another 3-round decision where we really saw champion Dalcha can come out hard, and that was the big thing. A lot of people said he comes out hard, but he's going to be done very quickly because he comes out so hard, but he managed to go 3 full rounds. Super fit, super strong. Quinton Chong in his corner. He's got a great judo background. Undefeated, same as Yannick Bahati. Tonight, someone's O has got to go.
Oh, I was waiting to say that. You took it from me, Dirk. How about it? Like you said, high-level judoka. If he can get a hold of you, most likely you're going for a ride. He has some incredible throws, and it'll be interesting to see if Bahati walks right into that.
Physically also very, very strong. Takes his time with his approach. Started training at the age of 8 years old, and he's done tons of different types of martial arts. So basically pretty much his entire life, this has been what he's been doing. He's been preparing for this big stage, for him to show the world exactly what he's got.
Well, he's got a big task on his hand in Yannick Bahati, but if anybody can do it, it's champion Dalcha. He's got South Africa behind him, taking on the Brit. Who's going to take the win here tonight at EFC 39? AG Mobile brings you the tale of the tape. The age advantage going to Yannick Bahati, and the height advantage and the reach advantage. But can you deny the energy, the quickness of champion Dalcha? Let's send it up to the hexagon and Shane the Duke Wellington.
Ladies and gentlemen, this EFC catchweight bout is scheduled for 3 rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a pro record of 4 wins and no losses. He stands 1.88 meters tall, weighing in at 87 kilograms. Fighting out of Birmingham, England, Yannick Black Mamba Bahati. And now introducing his opponent. He's fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a pro record of 3 wins and no losses. He stands 1.78 meters tall, weighing in at 87 kilograms. Fighting out of Cape Town, South Africa, champion Dalcha! And when the action begins, our referee in charge is Ferdy Basson.
It's Bahati taking on Dalcha. Can you feel the electricity in the air? This one's going to be a banger. Getting things started with Pitbull Energy Drink, the only FDA-approved energy drink.
Wild swing and a miss from champion Dalcha.
That face. A face only a mother can love. Bahati stalking right now. Both men trying to get their range, filling each other out here in round number 1.
A lot riding on this fight for both of them.
Without a doubt, I mean, you look at these undefeated streaks, and then you look, could these guys be in line for a title? Because I guarantee people would love to see it. He missed with a big right hand. That had something behind it, Dirk.
Tries to attack the body. Yannick Bahati's just backing away. He doesn't want to get caught into a crazy trading exchange, even though he's got very heavy hands of his own. Just wants to feel champion Dalcha out. Of course, also his first appearance in the hexagon, so he needs to get used to the surroundings and the environment around him.
Just explosive movements here at champion Dalcha. He got turned around quickly, got back into position. Big swing and a miss there, and that will take a lot out of you. Maybe not here in the first couple minutes because you're riding off all that adrenaline, but once it sets in, your body will feel it.
Tries to counter-strike this champion Dalcha. You see Yannick Bahati is just sort of taking his time now. Powerful kicker as well.
It was a bit of a slow kick, but you could hear the impact there from Yannick Bahati. Right there in the middle of our hexagon, Bahati and Dalcha.
That's a terrible, terrible habit that champion Dalcha, as you can see, every couple of seconds he pulls up his pants to make sure that he can possibly kick.
Yeah, just a total tell, without a doubt. I mean, it's a complete tell.
It's that also, and that hand goes away from your chin where it should be plastered. If you listen to any stand-up coach, they'll tell you to keep your hands up all the time. And every couple of seconds he's pulling the pants up and he's just dropping that hand.
Very interesting team, that Dragon Power team out of Cape Town. They have some really big-time characters in their roster of fighters. And champion Dalcha may be the most interesting one out of all of them. About halfway through round number 1, and the crowd is loving it here. I think everybody's kind of on the edge of their seat because they know that a knockout can happen really at any moment with these two.
Yeah, big power from both of them. And so far, champion Dalcha hasn't turned up the heat, and neither has Yannick Bahati. Just taking their time, finding the range. Neither has he landed anything clean.
And you think by the actions and the movements of champion Dalcha that he is going to come out there and just charge and be reckless. But he's actually taking his time, and he's feeling this fight out.
Now he looks to get the takedown in. Yannick Bahati's got the underhook, but champion Dalcha's going to put him on his back.
Raw power, Dirk. Raw power right there. Champion Dalcha.
And straight into side control. Champion Dalcha's going to look to mount you.
Now let's see the BJJ. Let's see the groundwork of Yannick Bahati. He is a ground coach. You see that wide base, those wide shoulders, the power of champion Dalcha as he settles in on side control.
Tries to trap the right arm of Yannick Bahati, but unsuccessfully. So far, Dalcha hasn't managed to land anything from this position. And Yannick Bahati is just holding on to him. Every once in a while, you'll see the knee come up, so he blocks him from just getting the mount. He's definitely going to want to try and at least get half guard back here, Yannick Bahati, but he hasn't taken any big shots from champion Dalcha.
You know, a lot of times you see that head and arm choke from these big, powerful guys and how effective it can be, and you almost think that Dalcha may want to try to do that.
It's just something that you can certainly do that's quite effective, like you've said, Cyrus. When you are physically as strong as what champion Dalcha is, it's a good spot for Dalcha to be in. He's got Bahati trapped here. He can certainly work with that left forearm and that left elbow, land a couple of shots.
As we right about 30 seconds left here in round number 1 as this fight has gone to the ground and Dalcha has been in a dominant position.
Still trying to trap that right arm of Yannick Bahati's. That's what he's basically been using so far to nullify the attack of champion Dalcha.
But this 90 seconds or so of top position by Dalcha may be enough to get him the round in the eyes of the judges, because it was really kind of even the rest of the way.
It was very even the rest of the way. There's no doubt. Big takedown and top control. Hasn't really landed anything, but I mean, you have to give the round to him.
What a matchup here early on in our main card here of EFC 39, the Grand West Arena. They are loving it here in Cape Town.
Good stiff jab from Yannick Bahati.
He's going to have to be a little bit more aggressive now after that first round, where most likely he lost the round on points.
Dalcha changed stances to southpaw, back to orthodox. Yeah, Bahati's going to have to turn it up here. He's certainly down around at the moment.
You know, and it seems like at any time Dalcha can charge forward and maybe get that takedown again. He just picked him up so easily for that takedown. There wasn't a lot of technique to it. He just grabbed him and threw him.
Absolutely effortlessly. You can almost sense there's something big coming. It's waiting for either of them to just really unload, let the hands go.
I think everybody's on their edge of the seat because that's what they're waiting on. They're waiting for that big flurry, and they're waiting for somebody to hit the mat unconscious is what they're waiting on.
Also, no real use of the leg kick so far by either of these two men.
Got our big heavyweight main event coming up here with Krunewald taking on Vencel. Both these guys look like they could easily make that jump at some point, as jacked as they are. He says, bring it on. You gotta love that. Champion Dalcha, he has a whole crowd behind him. They're jumping, they're dancing. They are making all kinds of noise. He definitely has some fanfare here in Cape Town.
He's trying to coax Yannick Bahati, and he probably wants to close that distance, uses judo, set him up for a big throw, and he closes the gap, looks for the takedown. Looks like Bahati's gonna stuff this one though, and he does so.
Impressive defense by Yannick Bahati, but he's going to have to get on his horse, and he's going to have to show us something right now because he's being way too timid in this fight.
Apart from the occasional jab that he's thrown out, he hasn't really done much. And champion Dalcha is really throwing every once in a while. Yannick Bahati wants him to engage. He wants him to come forward.
Well, he'll come forward. He'll change levels and pick him right up. He's done it before. Can he establish that striking game, Bahati? Yeah, he's a great ground coach, but at the same time, he gets knockouts, he gets TKOs for a reason.
Crowd getting a little bit impatient here with the inactivity.
It's because you expect something. You see these guys, you see their mannerisms, and you automatically think these guys are just going to run into the middle of the hexagon and just start throwing wild punches.
I think the big thing here is both guys are happy to actually sit and counter strike, but that's going to require one of them to at least come forward and try and throw something.
Between the two, I see Dalcha possibly jumping in here and doing something real soon. You can tell he's kind of getting impatient. He's just looking for his spot.
I've got 2 minutes to go in the second of 3 rounds.
Tough fighters here. Our second fight here on our main card, EFC 39. Big fight here in Cape Town. All the fanfare, all the electricity that we've been hearing all week long.
Quinton Chong in the corner of champion Dalcha is also getting impatient. He's urging his fighter on to close the gap, get in there, do something.
Bahati, he's setting up strikes, but he's not following through.
He's not committing to them. It's sort of just pushing out little arm punches at the moment. And champion Dalcha's happy to counter-strike. Good right hand. He's landed 2 of those as Yannick Bahati.
Patience is a virtue, Dirk. Maybe that's what the story of this fight is. He doesn't have an answer for that 1-2 combination. And now all of a sudden, Yannick Bahati is back in this fight.
Dalcha now closing the gap. He's going to look to use that judo. Bahati manages.
Uh-oh, this is trouble. Oh, great defense. Ooh, baby. Yannick Bahati is catching steam here in Cape Town.
Took him a while, but now he's on form. Tries the flying knee. Gonna get taken down for his troubles with the flying knee. Second time we've actually seen that tonight where a flying knee has caused the takedown. And he had all the momentum and then
jumps right back up, though, effortlessly. Champion Dalcha may be hurting a little bit. He can't quite put the pressure on that he was before. But there's another takedown. This is going to make this round very interesting, Dirk.
Well, Yannick Bahati landed the cleanest shots, though, but again, at the end of the round, you've got champion Dalcha in this top position. Tough round to score, and more often than not, you'll find the judges will see whatever was happening towards the end. They'll give the round to that guy. Apart from that, a pretty inactive round.
And here we go, our third and final round, brought to you by Pitbull Energy Drink. Give it a try for a whole new experience. It all comes down to this. It could be 1 round apiece, but Yannick Bahati has to assume that he's behind the 8 ball, and he has to assume that he has to finish this fight.
Bahati is the one coming forward now. He is the one putting the pressure on champion Dalcha. He's pushing up against the back of the fence.
Now we're really seeing some aggressiveness out of Bahati, and this is where champion Dalcha keeping his hands down could be a big-time detriment.
Looks for that takedown, but immediately he gets the underhook. Does Yannick Bahati.
Champion Dalcha almost getting a little desperate going for those takedowns now. He doesn't really want to stand and trade anymore. I think he's seeing the striking prowess of Bahati.
Caught him unaware a couple of times, and now it just seems like he's just out of range is Yannick Bahati, but you're sort of waiting for that big right hand to land.
And Dalcha is trying to get the timing down, so as soon as he throws that 1-2, he can duck under and get a takedown. That's what this is.
But Bahati is the one that's pushing Dalcha into a corner now. Looks for the big takedown. What strength!
Yes! Raw power from champion Dalcha, and that puts the fans on their feet here at the Grand West Arena.
That was something else. That was perfectly stuffed takedown and just used absolute upper body strength to pick him up and throw him back down.
Ooh, beautiful. He just about got out of there, Dirk. And now he almost has control of that arm. You got the ground coach for UTC. How good is that ground game?
Solid, great reversal. Dalcha just trying to pick Bahati up off of him.
If he can get underneath that neck, it could be as simple as a guillotine. Dalcha blocks it, and we're back to the feet. Look at the face of champion Dalcha. He is looking real tired. He's looking worn out.
That big takedown took a lot out of him.
He scored big with it, and it was incredible to watch, but Bahati just seems to have more gas right now. He really does.
He's going to have to turn it up, though. He's got 2 minutes, 30-odd seconds remaining that he's got to do something. And now Dalcha shoots for that takedown. He's left his neck out there.
He really did.
Bahati's going to try and take his back. And now
watch out! Great recovery by Bahati.
He's going to look for that Kimura.
Oh, and he gives it up. Oh, this is getting really, really close, Dirk.
Interesting, yeah. It looked like Bahati was trying to set up for the triangle. Dalcha is taking some deep breaths. Bahati himself looks up at the clock.
Round 1, champion Dalcha would have been right back on top of him, raining down strikes. Round 3, a whole nother story. Bahati, you know he's gonna go for that 1-2. It's been effective all fight long. That time he fakes it, goes for the left, and misses, and now champion Dalcha once again go for a throw. A great judo maneuver, and he couldn't finish.
Look for that arm drag takedown, and he has used that very successfully in the past. But Yannick Bahati is a strong, strong individual, and he saw that coming as well. Big right hand landed by Yannick Bahati.
Not going to the 1-2, just going straight to the right hand, throwing off champion Dalcha. Bahati, the Black Mamba, he's striking right now. But can he do enough to put away the very tough Congo fighter?
Some big shots that Yannick Bahati is landing. Champion Dalcha just pushes out that big jab.
We are at the 1 minute mark, Dirk. How's this one gonna end up? Will it make it to the judges? Or is somebody gonna eat a face full of mats?
Bahati is just head hunting with that right hand.
He hasn't mixed up his strikes at all. That's something that I really noticed. He's not even trying to go to the body, not at all.
It's just head hunting, and now again Dalcha looks for the takedown.
If Dalcha could somehow pull off a takedown or a throw right now, it may be enough. Oh, Lord, they're going for the headshots.
There was some big shots in that exchange. These guys are going at it with 20-odd seconds remaining.
The Cape Town fans are rabid right now. They're on their feet. They want to see a finish. Are we going to see one with just about 10 seconds left? Another great right hand. And it's going to come down to decision, Dirk.
Very, very loud in this arena now.
Oh, baby. No hugs.